What's up, guys? Back again. Thank you for joining. Here we are. So I just woke up from a nap. I was not feeling powerful. I'm not feeling vibrant. And I just sat down and I started breathing. Deep belly breaths. Telling myself, remembering back to a time where I felt very powerful. Remembering that power, man. Bringing myself back. I hate being down. It's hard to accept. It's hard to feel. Just to be into that state. Just accept it, okay? But there's stuff you can do to bring you out. Deep breaths. Remembering power. Speaking on power. Today, the fire in the belly. We all have a fire in the belly, guys. Plato called this Thumos, the fire in the belly, and he explained it like this. Plato believed that Thumos was just one of the three parts of a man's psyche, the other two being his reason and his appetites. Plato used the symbol of a chariot to explain the interplay of forces in this tripartite view of the soul. The chariot is pulled by two winged horses, one white, the other dark. The white horse, willing, strong, and handsome, represents a man's Thumos, or noble ambition. The dark horse, obstinate, lumbering, and deformed, represents man's bodily appetites. Guiding these horses is the charioteer, symbolizing reason and intellect. Reason is tasked with guiding and disciplining the two disparate steeds. When the white horse is directed towards honorable aims, it serves as the ally of the charioteer. Together they force the stubborn black horse to fall into line and pull the chariot into the heavens. Without reason holding tightly the reins, the two horses would move in opposite directions or not at all. In other words, harnessing one's passions through discipline is the only way for a man to move in life, to move forward in life, and reach his full potential. Discipline is not a very popular word these days. It may bring to mind punishment, getting disciplined by one's parents or teachers, and in a culture that venerates instant gratification, quick fixes, and a do-whatever-you-feel-like attitude, discipline is often seen as constraining and cruel. But the truest discipline comes from within and is a man's chief source of power. While it may seem like a paradox, only by placing constraints and limits on ourselves can we truly become free and thus progress as men. Many young men today grow up thinking that greatness can come without sacrifice and discipline. They want an impressive physique without having to dedicate hours to disciplined diet and exercise. They want to amass riches without having to discipline themselves with a monthly budget. They want stellar grades without disciplined, focused study. But as several selections in this book proclaim, there is no royal road to success. Discipline is the price we must pay to obtain our deepest desires and become our best selves. When you take a step back, discipline is the linchpin virtue that makes acquiring the other manly virtues possible. Developing courage requires a man to have the discipline to step outside his comfort zone on a regular basis. Becoming industrious requires the discipline to get up and work, even when your mind and body tell you to stay on the couch. Developing the virtue of resolution requires the mental and sometimes physical discipline needed to keep going despite the overwhelming odds against you. Our goal as men should be to become like the charioteer in Plato's allegory, reining in on our appetites, guiding our spiritedness, and disciplining ourselves on the path to godlike greatness. So guys, we hold in ourselves this fire, a fire in the belly, Thumos. We have our hands on the reins, the white horse with our virtues, our disciplines, the black horse, our bodily lusts and appetites. So discipline being a quality, a godlike quality, to help us amass riches, to develop great physique, to get good grades, to get what we want out of life. So I'm going to start a short series on developing the whole full circle discipline. And stay tuned. This is from The Art of Manliness. What strengthens and weakens our integrity. Part 1 coming up. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.